What's up, Jabroni? Here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into the Gilmore Girls, episode number 18 of season number 1, the third Lorelai. I don't know who the third Lorelai could possibly be. Maybe it's a cousin. I don't know. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys have been loving the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. But yeah, we're going to hop in here. Kind of hope for the best. Last episode, of course, was the breakup episode where things were not going so well for our girl Rory. And yeah, based on this little demeanor here, things are still not going well. She seems very sad. We're gonna hop in here. Let's have a good time. Here we.
Long distance.
God.
London.
God lives in London.
My mother lives in London.
Your mother is God.
Lorelai.
So God is a woman.
Lorelai.
And a relative. That's so cool.
She's coming to visit.
Hey.
You're kidding.
When?
I'm gonna get to meet my great-grandma?
Lorelai the first.
When?
I was named after her.
Oh, that's the third
Richard,
Lorelai.
You're going to love her. My mother is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We share that also. I still can't get over that I'm related to God. It's gonna make getting the doc ticket so much easier.
No warnings, no discussion, then out of the blue, I'm coming next week.
What
the basement?
Are you doing?
I have to unpack all these things.
What things?
Oh,
Excuse
these
me.
are all the
I
things
have
she's.
to get out everything she has ever given us. 35 years worth of fish lamps and dog statues.
Rory? Tristan? What about you?
Us?
Oh,
No,
yes, no. Why?
because
I just
I don't
want
like
to be
Tristan.
queen.
me either. King. I don't want to be king.
What about you? You be queen.
You're queen, Tristan's king.
I'll be the lady in waiting, the one with low-cut blue velvet Renaissance dress.
Lady in waiting is not a political office.
No, but they get all the sex.
Oh shit! Nice.
Watch a movie.
We are talking about government class, not the movies.
About what?
Tristan, you know about what?
No, I don't.
Look, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We also have about 2.5 years of being in the same school. I don't want things to be weird between us. I just think it'd be good to at least try to talk about this.
Okay.
Yes.
If you met your grandmother, she'd understand. Now, please, just bring the rack with you when you come tonight, okay?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
Bye.
kind of funny to see her squirm this way.
So we're supposed to talk.
Yeah, look, about the other night. I'm sorry I cried.
No problem.
I swear it had nothing to do with the kiss.
I kissed you, you cried. That had to have something to do with the kiss.
I cried because I was confused and because I hadn't cried. I didn't cry because of the kiss.
Want to try it again?
I
Oh.
think someone is recovering from their heartbreak just fine.
Yeah, I'm all better. I think I'm gonna swear off girls for a while.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, why not? Paris is smart and cute and interesting, and yes, she does bring her own unique set of baggage into the mix.
A matching set.
But she likes you. She's crazy about you. She thinks you're amazing.
You want me to date Paris?
Just think about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad because Paris likes you. You like her. You're trying to play it off like you don't.
Let's go.
Get it over there. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think that was about. No, it was maybe a little more on the left. Oh, God, I should have put tape down.
So we shouldn't keep her waiting, huh?
No, you're right. We shouldn't. Oh, heaven help me.
Stop.
She could sense she was smiling.
Mom.
Hello.
Come. I want to get a very good look at both of you.
You look like you could be like a
That's all.
witch.
Dare tricks.
That's right. Your mother is always sick.
Who calls her
Hardly
tricks?
always sick.
You're sick right now.
Are you sick now, Mom?
Headache.
Gilmores don't have headaches. Our heads are perfect. You don't
Oh,
drink?
Well.
Emily, get this woman a drink.
Oh, I'll do it.
I'm studying tomorrow. I'm in the study group, and our presentation's due on Monday.
Oh, very well. Your mother can tell you all about it.
I
God,
will.
Jesus.
Won't you have dessert?
I once traveled to a small village in Cambodia. I did not eat dessert there either.
Okay. Thanks for your random ass fucking story that nobody gave two shits about.
When you get into Sarah Lawrence.
Holy hell! Look at all the
Hey.
coffee.
Wow,
That's-
did you bring coffee? And donuts in the shape of clowns. Hey, they've got hats. Well, a clown just isn't a clown without a hat.
So, what was with the confab in the hallway?
We're dying here. Well, Tristan,
Tristan asked you
he
out.
asked me out.
No.
My.
Wow, this is amazing.
So amazing. I mean, you are so far from Tristan's type.
So
What the hell?
far.
Tristan usually likes his girls bad.
Looks like we're going to have to do a Pink Lady's makeover on you.
Turning from a sweet Sandy into a slutty Sandy, dancing at the school fair in high heels, black spandex, and permed hair.
What the hell is this?
I don't know what to wear.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay.
On my date with Tristan. I'm not trendy, girl, okay?
She
I don't
said
talk
ever.
to boutiques hoping to find that one fabulous little top. I study, and I think about studying, and then I study some more.
Do you want to come in?
I only have one lipstick at home, okay? And it's barely even a color.
Our one-stop shopping store.
Look at these two.
Is this your mother's room?
Yes, it is.
I can't wear your mother's clothes.
Yes, you
Why?
can. I do it all the time. What about this?
My mother says the color pink makes my head look small.
Well, that's more purple,
Okay,
so
no pink.
you're good.
This whole thing is so insane. Okay.
All right. I mean, when Tristan breaks her heart, I mean, I guess we'll have to blame you. The hell is that? Are those cue cards? Are those like index cards
What are these cards?
for
that come out of your
conversation?
jacket?
Oh, yeah. Those are notes for tonight.
Notes?
Yeah. Just some reference points, really.
Loaning money is a dirty business. It's distasteful, and I don't care for it.
Okay, nobody asked
As you know, I came into town to check up on the family investments and to talk with our lawyers. I have some things to put
Ooh,
in
are
order.
you giving us
One
money?
of them is setting up a trust fund for Rory.
Nice.
That's amazing, really?
Now, normally, I would set up a fund so that she would have access to when she turns 25. However, considering the situation, if you like, I will arrange for her to get it now.
Now?
Is she
Lorelai?
hurt because she thinks that Lorelai isn't gonna come over anymore because now she doesn't owe her money?
You're not honestly considering accepting that money, are you?
Why
Yeah,
not?
of course I'm considering it.
I don't think that's very wise.
Why not?
Because she's a young girl. She won't know the first thing about managing that
Yeah, I
money.
wouldn't give it to
Well, I'll
her.
help her.
Well, you don't know the first thing about managing that money either. If Rory has that money, she won't need you anymore.
I don't know.
It's
Mom.
about
She's
her.
16. There's still a couple of ways I might come in handy, you know, buying the beer, that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm glad you think losing your daughter is so funny.
Mom,
She'll be
It's-
self-sufficient.
it's
She
about
won't need
her.
to pay for anything. She won't have to turn to you.
everything in a relationship isn't about money, Mom.
It's different because Rory's your best friend and you're her best friend, so it's very different. Like you and your mom have a very bad relationship, so that's why if you got the money, you would just be like, deuces, Mom. Rory wouldn't do that. I'm gonna go with the date didn't go well.
If I do as you ask, I'll be insulting my mother. I will not do that.
Now, you listen to me. I don't care if she demeans me and looks down on me. I don't care if she thinks I've tarnished the Gilmore name. I don't care if she thinks I'm the whore of Babylon. Your mother, the one who stepped in without being asked and single-handedly wrecked everything.
Yeah, see, it's too personal. He's afraid of losing Lorelai again. She's getting so close to her again.
She'll
that
never
makes-
come back here, you know.
See?
Mother, of course she will.
Lorelai.
What?
We went to dinner and a movie. I didn't use my note cards once, and he kissed me goodnight.
I'm
Nice.
so glad.
It was a great kiss.
See, all that nervousness for nothing.
Yeah. God, this is so weird. I can't stop smiling.
Good, then it's the perfect time to talk about our overtaxed peasants.
Oh, let them eat cake.
Hey, I'm glad we did it.
Sure.
When
This
Rory
is
first suggested us going on, I thought the idea was crazy, but she made some good points.
I knew
We
it.
do have a
I knew-
history, and hell, you never know, right?
I knew it.
What was your idea?
Paris.
So what, I get all your cast-offs now? I'm just that pathetic? Gee, I don't want them, so maybe I can con the suckers into taking out Paris the loser, throw the dog a bone.
Okay, let me-
I am not your charity case.
No, it's not like that. Sorry.
I hate you.
Good talk. And of course, these two. Damn it, Tristan. You had to open
told
your
her?
big ass
I
mouth.
didn't know it was a secret.
Why would you tell her? What is wrong with you?
Rory, relax. We tried, okay? It didn't work out. It's no big deal.
It's a huge deal to Paris, and you didn't try. One date is not trying.
Rory.
You said you'd try.
Hey, I'm sorry if Paris is upset, okay? But is it better that I keep dating her even though I like somebody else?
Actress that plays Paris plays her well. Annoying as fuck. And, you know, over the top. Plays it well. Oh, it was so awkward.
Well, what do you want me to say to you?
I want you to say that you are sorry you tried to talk me out of taking this money. That you realize that you're just being petty and controlling and mean, and that you know there is no amount of money that could change the relationship Rory and I have. That's what I want you to say. Say that.
I will not.
Well, say it, Mom, or I'm finding a payphone.
Lorelai, you're here.
Hi, Grant.
What a weird ass argument we're having.
Tea yet? Over again.
Oh, Grant, please, I'm so sorry. We're done. Please don't leave.
I can see now that offering the trust fund was a bad idea. After all, taking into account the maturity level of those involved, this large amount of money would probably not be safe.
Now, Grant, that isn't true. Rory is an incredibly mature kid.
Oh, I'm sure
For
she
you.
is. It's you I'm worried about.
Oh, shit.
And I'm sure she gets it from you.
I wonder how many people got into coffee because of this show. Because coffee's like a big part of the show. Why is coffee a big part of the show?
Here.
Thanks. I thought you were gonna have tea today.
We did. We finished.
Finished early.
Yeah, well, once you're done with those little sandwiches, there's basically no reason to pretend you like tea anymore.
Oh, I totally understand. Listen, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
I loaned Paris your black Mini, and there's a good chance you may never see it again.
Oh. Well, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
You lost out on $250,000 today.
What?
$250,000? That's how much money she was? Dear Jesus. Graham is loaded. All right, well, that was episode number 18, The Third Lorelai. That was a pretty solid episode. I actually really enjoyed that episode. It's actually one of the better episodes of the season, honestly. I mean, the breakup was pretty good. This one was pretty good. Christopher Returns, although made me very angry, pretty good. Not a pretty good episode. I don't know. This episode was really good, though. I don't know what I'd give it. I mean, the Paris stuff is like what most intrigued me, like, honestly. Stuff with the grandma, that just annoyed me, but I think that was the whole purpose of it, was to be annoyed by the grandma. I don't know. I feel like a 9 is too high. Honestly, like I don't think, it's just like the Paris thing was really good. Like I really liked the Paris stuff and the Tristan stuff, and it was cute, it was adorable. Then it turned all ugly, and I like that. And then, you know, we got the little glimpse of who Tristan actually likes. Not enough to get it to a 9 though. I don't know. We'll leave it at an 8, just because I think a 9 should be, you know, if we definitely. All right, so yeah, I thought the episode was pretty good. Love the interaction between Tristan and Rory. Love Laura's interaction with her mom and the grandmother. Love that whole dynamic. I thought it was cool to see. What's Lorelai's mom's name? I thought it was cool to see the mom kind of like in a panic mode, freaking out, like everything having to be this like over the top panic attack when the money was thrown in and she thought she was gonna lose Lorelai. Fridays really affected her. Interesting to see what kind of man the father is also, because like he's so mama's boy. It's crazy. He's such a mama's boy. But let's break down the episode. Let's kind of go through it real quick. See what we got. So we start off the episode and no conversation because everybody's, you know, Rory's sad still over Dean and nobody's having any conversation. And dad shows up. Is his name Jack? What's his name? Mom's name is Emily, I believe, right? That's what it said there. Is his name Jack? Oh, whatever. You know, he talks about his mom coming over and you could see it from the panic in her eyes. She's like, wait, when? Comes this whole thing. There was a cool little God joke in this whole thing. I thought it was actually quite funny. Then we get the whole thing about gets to bring everything back out and put it out there because of course the grandma's like this pain in the ass and if stuff's not there, she'll lose it. She'll start to be all smart ass about it. Then we get this at the school. And we're in a group together. And we're trying to do things right, but Rory and Tristan are acting weird. They don't want to be next to each other. Rory says that, you know, her and Tristan have to talk about it, you know, because they have to be here for 2 years and it's already awkward. And we do that. Then we have to bring the coat rack over there. And essentially, Tristan and Rory come to the conclusion that the kiss meant nothing. They're both just very emotional and it meant nothing. And Rory suggested that he goes out with Paris. Paris is a good person, good girl, not dumb. That's, you know, Tristan normally goes for the bad, dumb girls. There's somebody better, and she's out, and Paris, of course, loves Tristan. Have dinner. Grandma's here. We get to meet Grandma, and Grandma is, oh my God. Like, she couldn't even my grandma. I'd be like, I'd call her out on all the bullshit she'd be doing in this episode, man, because every 2 seconds she's a smart ass remark or saying something that's just snooty and pain in the ass. And then we see the dad here, and he's kind of mama's boy, and it's just like, bro, grow a pair. Shit. Happening here. Oh, then she makes fun of dinner for some reason. Then we get here. We see Tristan taking the advice of Rory, ask Paris on a date. They kind of make her friends kind of make her feel like shitty because of why would Tristan want to date you? It's a whole thing. Quite annoying, friends. Here is going to the mom's house. Rory's staying here to study. Paris comes over, needs a wardrobe change. She's panicking. She's talking fast and loud, and it's a whole thing. We then get her, changing into an outfit that's really out of her comfort zone. Goes off to her date, and then at dinner, then I forgot if it was here we mentioned. No, we mentioned in the last dinner about Rory goes to Chilton and that we are getting a loan from the parents. He says, you know what? I was going to give Rory money when she was 25. I'm guessing it's still coming when she's 25. But instead, I think that if I give it to her now, pay for school, doesn't have to get a loan, it's a whole thing. Honestly, Rory shouldn't have that much money. She's 16 years old, 17 years old. You're giving her $250,000. And yes, Rory is a very smart person, very smart girl. But she could really use that more when she gets to college. Better not to pay for high school when they're paying for high school. The mom, automatically out the gate, is upset about it. She is not happy. You can see it in her face. You can see it right out the gate what she's thinking. Oh my God, if she gets the money, she's not going to come over anymore on Friday. She doesn't need me anymore. It's a whole thing. Tries to convince Lorelai about it. She starts to plant little seeds of doubt about what the money's going to do to Rory. And Lorelai think about it. And instead of waking up, Rory thinks about it, goes to sleep, wakes up the next day, talks to Sookie about it. And says she's going to tell her, but she didn't tell her because she didn't want to wake her up. The real reason is she doesn't want Rory to go without her, not need her anymore. The same fear that her mom's having on a different level, but same fear. Have these two arguing here about the mom. Emily does not want Lorelai to take the money. She wants her grandma to take the money away from her. Talk here. Paris says the date went amazing. Great date. She loved it. She thought it went perfect. It was a great kiss. Everything went smoothly. Go to Tristan, and Tristan's like, yeah, it was fun. Next time we'll hang out as friends, because that's what we should be. And it becomes he keeps talking. Foot in mouth says that, when Rory first suggested it, I was like, I figured why not try it. Bam, anger inducing. Right when they were becoming besties, everything goes to hell. Angry, then of course you tell Tristan that he's a dumbass. Tristan, of course, alludes to him having a crush on somebody. Rory gave her a look like she knows it might be her. Then we have the dinner or the lunch, tea, whatever, brunch, and arguments about money and the whole situation. Mom does not say the reason why she feels that way, but we all know why. She still doesn't admit it. We then hop over here. Grandma hears them arguing. She's like, I'm done. I'm not giving her the money. You're too immature. Kind of gonna leave it at that. Mom feels bad, wants to give the call the dad, her husband, call the whole thing. But Lorelai says forget it. She'll still go to Chilton. She doesn't need the money now. The episode, we tell her about the money, and we're kind of good. That's the episode. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I don't know if it's worth a 9. I think it's a solid 8 though. Like that Paris stuff was really good. Seeing Emily emotional and vulnerable was actually interesting, and seeing her kind of get her taste of her own medicine was pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.